Hello and welcome to our podcast show, Inside Interiors with Crowdace Constructs. Each episode we link up with industry experts who take us a little deeper into interior construction. We'll be chatting about the basics and the details, giving you the answers to your questions, no matter how involved you are within our industry. Whether it's about the latest design trends or guidance on who does what, we have your back. Let's get started.
So we're a leading designer in manufacture and commercial flooring with over 30 years of history. So throughout Australia and New Zealand would be our most popular markets. We cover design, manufacturing and supply. So not only do we custom design, we also print in Sydney, and we also will stock overseas stock as well. So we have a lot available to our clients. So we've perfected the art of creating custom carpet tiles for projects of any size or complexity. So the 4 different steps are called concept, design, refine, and produce. So ensure that a carpet sample will be created within 4 days. So basically, if one of your team come to me and say, we have an idea, we would like to see what it might look like, we can actually have that produced within 4 days. So we'll collaborate with our team in design in Sydney. They'll go back and forth with some, ideas, some pictures, maybe some previous examples. And if your guys are happy to go ahead, we'll go ahead and print a sample detail now. And just bear in mind that you can design anything from, tartan to pink leopard print, whatever you want to do, whatever your design vision is. But if you just want to change something that's already on our portfolio, if you just want to change the color, we can do that for no additional cost. So I wanted to mention Indigenous design. So Indigenous design is becoming really popular, but it's something that we've actually been ahead of the game for quite a while. So we have a partnership with Brenton Lugnan, who is a Indigenous artist. And he's designed a whole collection for Milliken-Ontera, and it's exclusive to us. It's absolutely stunning. On the left-hand side there, you'll see an example of one of his rugs. These are massive. They go on the floor. You can see some pictures here of it. So this is in a room scene here. It's absolutely spectacular, as you can. So standout projects for 2021. For me here in South Australia, the biggest one, well, it wasn't even the biggest one. It was actually the most interesting one, was the Red Cross head office. So I put in here a quote that the architect said. So we asked him, why was the product of colorway suggested for the client? And he said that the product was put forward because of the quality that Ontera provide and also the environmental aspect of the carpet tiles. The colorway was new and pushed Red Cross out of their comfort zone, as it hasn't been done before. We knew that this project was the first test case for all other projects, so we wanted to provide a design and colour selection that would last and can be subtly changed within other states and buildings, but while still keeping the overall design intent. And his name is Richard Simmons from Liquid Design. So since this particular job has happened, there's another 5 Red Cross offices being rolled out across the country, so not just SA, and they're all following this kind of lead. Obviously, the designer chose all of this Indigenous artwork, which is not ours, but the floor complements it really, really well. And he really pushed their comfort, because they're pretty, they were like, oh no, we need to stick with gray. But he really pushed them on it and said, look, let's just go for it. Just try it. So this is what we did. So in order to get this up and running, we did a lot of scheming diagrams, so we were able to see what it would look like in renders and what it would look like on the floor. So they bought into it and they were happy to go ahead. So the company itself has over 100 years of heritage. So our overview is that we strive to positively impact the world around us for generations to come. So it's not new. It's not just because people have all of a sudden decided to try and be more environmentally aware, more aware of their sustainability and ethics. We've always been doing that. Since the 60s. And our goal is to get to 0 landfills, 0 waste generation, and 0 air emissions. And every day we're getting better and better. We've just recently launched our Impact program. This is what we call our carbon neutral program. At Milliken Floor Covering, we feel the urgency to take action, and that's why we've launched this. So today, our carpet, LVT and protective flooring are all carbon neutral from start to finish. So it's not just in the manufacturing, it's all the way up to the end of life. And we're still continuing to make new technologies to create flooring that enable you to make better choices. So the great thing is we can say is if somebody chooses a Milliken-Ontera tile, so whether that's a carpet tile, an LVT or entrance matting, that they're going to be helping the planet basically. So this brings us on to cradle to cradle. And this is our baseline for sustainable product specifications. And this is something that more and more designers ask us about. So they're very aware. So it's all about material health, product circularity, social fairness, water and soil stewardship, and clean air. So all of these things that were really, really important to us. I guess I'm the support agent here in SA. So I'm here to call out to anybody who needs me. So we have a small office in the city that has hundreds of samples. So any of the team are welcome to bring clients in or come in themselves and choose samples off the shelf, or just come in for a wander, just come in for a look.